Hello, good evening. My name is Mary, and today I'll be reading to you story number 346 as we are getting close to Christmas, and today is December 22nd. I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas. Today's story title is Gifts from Jerusalem. After his 3 years at Ephesus in Asia Minor, Paul sailed to Macedonia. There he visited again the churches in Philippi, Thessalonica, and Berea. Then he went southward into Greece and saw the church at Corinth, to which he had written 2 long letters. While Paul was visiting these churches, he told them of the believers among the Jews in Jerusalem and Judea. Many of these were very poor, and since they had become disciples of Christ, the other Jews would not help them. Therefore, Paul asked the Gentile churches everywhere to send gifts to these poor people. He said in his letter, "These people have sent the word of Christ to you. Now send them your gifts to show that you love them and to show that you thank God for the gifts of his Son who saves you from your sins." From each of the churches, men were chosen to go with Paul and carry these gifts to Jerusalem. From Berea, the place where so many had studied the scriptures, went a man named Sopater. From Thessalonica went Aristarchus and Secundus. From Debris in Asia Minor, Gaius and Timothy were sent, and from the other churches in Asia Minor, Tychicus and Trophimus. All these went on ahead and waited for Paul at Troas. On the shore of the Aegean Sea, Paul's friends, Luke the doctor, joined him at Philippi, and they sailed together to Troas. There the other disciples met them, and they stayed for a week. On the evening of the first day of the week, a farewell meeting was held at Troas for Paul and his party, who were to start on their journey to Jerusalem. The meeting was in a large upper room on the third story of a house, and it was filled with people who had come to hear Paul. While Paul was speaking, a young man named Eutychus, who was sitting in a window, dropped asleep and fell out the window to the ground 2 stories below. He was taken up dead. But Paul went down, fell on him, and placed his arms around him, saying, "Do not weep for him, for his life is still in him." Then Paul went up again, broke bread with the believers, and held the Lord's Supper. Then he talked for a long time, until the break of day. And they brought in the young men living, at which they were very happy. And that was the word of the Lord. Now we come to our discussion questions. We have 3 of them. The first one says, what did Paul tell the churches in Macedonia about? What did Paul tell the churches in Macedonia about? Number 2, what did Paul tell them to do? What did Paul tell them to do? Number 3, what happened to Eutychus? What happened to Eutychus? What did Paul do? What did Paul do? And with that question, we come to the end of our story, number 346. It's always great to have you with me, listening and viewing to the word of the Lord. May God bless us all until next time, and stay tuned because I will be taping the next story shortly. Bye-bye for now.